What's poppin'? What's up? What's poppin'? Hey, what's up? What's that dance? How it go? Like this? Ma.
Like everybody there. Yeah. That Chanel shit, I like that. Got your own ride, I like that. Got your mind right, I like that. In a fantasy world, I wife that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're not, share with your friends, like, comment, repost, all of that. Make sure you show your girls some love. I love Bawsekitty. It's going down. It's popping YouTube. These bitches could never, even if they tried, alright? Period. Understand that. Bad people be hitting me up like, yo, where did you get that ring? It's so fire, girl. $7. Today, I am going to be talking about Valentine's Day and these niggas. Rule number one to be a boss ass bitch. Never let a clown nigga try to play you. If you play you, then rule number two, y'all know the rest, period. But I'm going to be using a lot of my mom's products, and I want to specifically tell you guys that they're my mom's products because I want you to realize I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, my mom is the makeup guru. I am just the baby. I'm just the baby to this makeup stuff. Like, I'm not that girl when it comes to makeup, but guess what? I'm finna be that girl. So I don't know if you're supposed to put foundation first or if you're supposed to put eyeshadow. So my mom is a product junkie. She buys a lot of these palettes. She's used this, but not really. It's a lot of palettes that have not been used. We're gonna use this. I stole some brushes because I don't know what brushes to use. And these ones have instructions on them, like shadow brush, smoky eyes. So basically this is kind of like an experiment. I already primed my face. I used, hold on. Hey, hold on, where is it? Okay. I use this NARS Smooth and Protect Primer. I got SPF sunscreen. I got this during my baby shower because I didn't pay one of the makeup girls $70 to do my face for the night. I went to a counter and I spent $70 and got products instead. That's the type of Capricorn I am, okay? I'm not about to spend $70 for someone to do my face for one day. Shout out to the girls that do, but I'm just not she. I'm just not her. They just ain't me. I'm sorry. So, I'm moving on. I don't know. Am I supposed to put, like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, if you see my makeup routine is a little off, don't judge me. Just understand it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna come out how it needs to. So, I use color corrector because I seen a brown skin girl on YouTube use color corrector. And I like the way her face came out. So, I be putting color corrector right over here. And it does what it's supposed to do. So let's get into this story time. So one of my worst experiences on Valentine's Day is my first year in college. I met this guy. I really liked him, and he used to smoke weed. At the time, I was not a smoker. I never smoked weed. I never bought weed. I didn't know anything about weed at all. And I wanted to be like, I think Tumblr was lit at this time. I wanted to be like one of those girls that buy their man something on Valentine's Day. And I got him a heart, those chocolate hearts. I took all the chocolates out and I started filling it up with weed nuggets. Every day I would spend like $20 for some weed nuggets. Like literally every single day I was spending $20 on weed to put inside of that thing. It was different types of weed, and I didn't realize that it had a smell. my mother did. So one day I came home from school and my weed products was on the table. And my mom was like, do you want to explain what's this? I was very embarrassed, and I was just like, why is my mom so nosy? Like, why can't I ever just do, like, why can't I ever just do what I want? Like, why you gotta be so nosy? So she made me dump all that weed out. Like, I was sick. Let me tell you, I spent like almost $220. Like, let's say every day I was buying weed, $20, $20, $20, $20, $20. And then I had to throw it all up. I had to dump it out. I'll never forget. Mind you, I never smoked a weed before. And me and that guy was beefing because, like, he just randomly ghosted me. Like, he randomly ghosted me. Like, it was sick. So he ghosted me. I'm using, of course, my favorite Luminous Silk Foundation from Giorgio Armani. So he ghosted me. I had all my friends like subtweeting him, atting him, all types of stuff. I was sick. Let me tell you, I really like this man. I really bought him Valentine's Day. I feel like I was tricking off. He ruined it for everybody, honestly. I'm not gonna hold you. But that's what happened. I had to throw it away. On Valentine's Day, he ended up hitting me up like, what's poppin', girl? Come see me. And I went to go see him. And I smoked. It was my first time smoking. When I first started smoking, I was so bougie with it. I would not hold my own blunt. Like, it was to the point where I was Googling like Rihanna smoking a blunt, like real cornball. One of my best Valentine's days was in 2015. I had a Valentine's Day with a girl. It was one of my homegirls. She asked me to be her Valentine, and I thought she was just joking until like maybe a week before Valentine's Day, she hit me up and was like, girl, I'm coming to get you at this time. Be ready. It's gonna be lit. And I'm like, oh my God, it's lit. But I didn't expect her to go all out like she did. Like, she really planned it out. Like, she came pick me up. We got high as hell. We went to the gun range, but I didn't get to enjoy my first gun range experience, and I never went back because my friend had just died like 3 days due to gun violence. And I don't know if it was because we smoked before or what. I was wildly triggered in that gun range. Like, I could not handle it. I kept thinking, like, because in the gun range, I don't know if this is all gun ranges, but the one that we went to, it was really creepy because it felt like, okay, it was beginners and then it was advanced. In the beginners, I felt like it was only black people, and then the advanced, it was only white people, and they had like rifles and shotguns and all types of crazy guns. And I just kept thinking, like, what if they can shoot us? Like, I was just wildly paranoid. So we stayed like an hour, and I was like, oh, can we go? Like, this is too much for me. I think I shot the gun like one time. It hurt. I was not with it. Like, girl, I was just not with it. Then we went to like this cute little restaurant where they used to have a lot. I don't remember what it was called. Chow Baby. Okay, so it was called Chow Baby, but this isn't the one that we went to. It wasn't called Chow Baby, but it was the same concept of like, you pick your rice or your noodles, you pick your meat, you pick your seasonings, you pick your veggies, and then they cook it for you. But you're the one who is cooking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the one who's putting how much season. You're the one who's in charge. All they do is cook it for you, but you're the one who's basically making it. But all those restaurants are closed now. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But we was smacked because we were smoking all day, and then we had like this huge drink there. So we were supposed to go to the movies. We were like, okay, let's just chill in this parking lot for like 2 minutes before we start driving. Next thing you know, it was 2 hours later, and we missed our movie time. We were so like, it was just a lot. So we smoked again and went home. But it was still fun. Like, I had a really carefree, fun day. Like, I'll never forget that Valentine's Day. I liked it. It was really fun to me. Another one of, okay, so then the next year, I had a Valentine's Day, which was so fun. So, my ex decided, he lied, first of all. He said that we were going to his parents' house and then we're going out to eat after. We're gonna do some stuff. Like, I wasn't even as high maintenance as I was now. I was just super chill. I'm like, okay, we could go to your family's house, you know? You know? Why? Okay, we ate Popeyes at his family's house. When I go to Popeyes, I get chicken, I get mashed potatoes, I get a red bean and rice, I get like a French fry. I never get coleslaw. I don't eat coleslaw. We got coleslaw and chicken and I think a mashed potato. Just like the worst combination. And we didn't go anywhere afterwards. I didn't even get a bear. I didn't even get a card. I didn't even get a balloon. I didn't even get $1. You know what I'm saying? I was sick. I was pissed. I was like, is this real life? I was sick. And then like all my friends kept asking me like, what did he get you? It was on my body because they just assumed that he was just really gonna have me lit. And that wasn't the case. Like, I was pissed. I was genuinely pissed off. The year after that, I was in jail. But that was a great Valentine's Day for me because, all right, when I had got locked up, I had to go like 4 different jails. So that Valentine's Day was like my last day in jail. And I was getting transferred to another jail where I had like $100 bond. And I didn't have a bond in any of my other spots. So, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? I was happy that day. That day he ended up having a whole nother Valentine. Like when I got out, you know, I had to do my investigations because bitches was hitting my line trying to let me know what niggas was up to while I was locked up. And I just really didn't care because I just got out of jail. Like, I'm not locked up no more. You think I care what a nigga was doing? So I was a nigga was paying my bail, paying my lawyers, paying my fees, honey. Put your money where your mouth is. Disclaimer, I'm sick as fuck, so excuse. My Valentine's Day in jail, I got transported to one jail to the next. You know, the girls at the new jail, they gave me a bag full of candy. Like, when I was locked up, every place I went to, bitches was really fucking with me. Like, I don't know if it was my voice. They used to say I was acting like a baby. And most times I was older than everybody in there, but everyone used to just try to make me their baby girl. Like, oh, you're like my daughter, you're like my baby. I used to get free stuff, so I didn't really care about all of that. You know, as long as I would get taken care of everywhere I go. It ain't no beef, it ain't no pressure. But that was a bad Valentine's Day. I mean, it was a good Valentine's Day, but it was a bad Valentine's Day because I was in jail, but I was getting out, so. Then the next year, me and my best friend, Floss, we had a Valentine's Day together. We was low-key pissed because we expected like so much on that Valentine's Day. my boyfriend had officially just broken up because he was acting real, like, sus. We got into a really big fight. I went to work the day before, and when I got back from work, he wasn't home. Like, what? So me and my home, I'm like, I don't care. Me and my homegirl had our own Valentine's Day. We had crab legs and we did hella magic, hella potions, hella spells. We was really just in our bag. But we was pissed, especially her, because like she's super high maintenance and she just expected a lot from nigga she was fucking with. Like, I didn't expect nothing at this point. I don't expect nothing from no nigga, but she was like expecting just a little bit way more. She was pissed, and so, you know, doing magic was her way of not being pissed anymore. So I just did my concealer. I feel like a cutie. Usually I don't do eyeshadow no more, but since we're doing the YouTube, I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna use this brush, which is contour eyeshadow. Is that what we're supposed to use? Like, man, this shit is annoying. It's really weird. I'll just use this brush. I feel like it doesn't say what it's for. I'm gonna do, I like gold, so we're gonna use glisten. So hold on, I gotta wipe this mirror down. Like, what's it's giving dusty. My next Valentine's Day, once again, spent it with my homegirl. We went to a 5-star restaurant. I was kind of depressed, so I really didn't want to even celebrate, but she was like, girl, we're not staying inside. We got our own money. Let's go. So we went to this like 5-star restaurant. We ordered wine by the bottle. We had like share dessert. We had hella food. I don't even remember what restaurant we went to, honestly. But I enjoyed it. So I don't know if I'm doing this right. Honestly, I feel like one eye looks way better than the other. But yeah, I didn't even know last year I was pregnant. I was like 7 days pregnant. I feel like the best Valentines are your friends. Like, cause a lot of niggas will ruin your Valentine. And I learned a long time ago, okay, this brush is a detail tapered blender. So let's see what it does. Let's give a deep plum. Let's do deep plum. Right shot. So where am I supposed to put it? I just feel like if your guy does not celebrate holidays, or he makes holidays bad for you that you enjoy, because like, let's just be clear, like Valentine's Day, girls are the ones that actually be going crazy. It's very rare that like guys are like, oh my god, I need this for Valentine's Day. Like, it's usually just female. It's supposed to make your girl feel good, you know? If you have a guy who does not do those things, I feel like you should get rid of him. It's one day out of the year. It's just like, I feel like if you continue to deal with it, you'll always deal with the slack. Like, I don't know if I did it this good, but you'll always deal with the slack. Always. You'll always be pissed off because you're not getting what you really want. You're just settling. If a nigga don't make these holidays special for you, I just don't see it. And I don't like niggas that act like, I don't know, like, I don't like niggas that be like, I'm tired of getting pussy for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is not a man holiday. period. It's just not. It's just not. Do we like this eye? Is it giving? I think it needs something. I think I need more of my glisten. You guys, as time goes by, you'll see me get better at this makeup stuff. Right now, it's just not giving it. But it's okay, because guess what? I'm trying. Okay? Okay, but honestly, if a man ruins your holidays consistently, you're always pissed every Christmas, every Valentine's Day, every birthday, every holiday. You're just pissed. Get a new nigga. I don't know what else to say. Get a new one. Because obviously, this one is not up to par. You guys are not on the same page. Get a girl who don't care about the holidays and leave the ones who do alone. Like, do y'all believe that Valentine's Day is for men too? Like, am I supposed to buy you roses and balloons? Like, is that what I'm supposed to do? Is that what you want? But let's be realistic here. So another thing that I realized is y'all never had a guy who, whenever holidays come up, they always try to break up with you. I think that's so lame. And if you go back to him, you're even lamer. Like, if you have a guy who literally breaks up with you every time it's a holiday, he has to go. He's broke. What's it giving? Okay. Well, I hope you guys like my little makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. Tell me in the comments what else you want to see. I'm here for the people. Y'all wanted Valentine's Day story time. Let's get it. Next time, I want to do a mukbang. I want to eat and chat, not do makeup, okay? All right. Well, I love you. I love you all. See you next time.